Students of class 2, today we will go to the next lesson in your EVS book, that is Air Around Us. So let us come to the slideshow and everyone open your EVS book to the lesson Air Around Us, and let us start this lesson today. So open your EVS book to the lesson Air Around Us. Air around us. We have already learned that air is present all around us. We cannot see, smell or touch it. However, we can feel air when it moves. All living things need air to breathe and live. Let us learn more about air. So, air is present everywhere. We cannot see air, we cannot smell or we cannot touch air. But we can feel the air when it moves, and all living things need air to breathe and to live. Okay. Now, properties of air. Air can change the shape of things. Okay, how? Let us see. When air is filled into a flat tire, the tire changes its shape, isn't it? When we fill air into a tire of any vehicle, then the tire changes its shape. So, the air is changing the shape of a thing. Then, a balloon becomes much larger and round in shape when air is blown into it, isn't it? When you blow air into a balloon, then how air changes the shape of the balloon, isn't it? See in this picture, you can see. Alright. So, a balloon becomes much larger and round in shape when air is blown into it. This shows that air can change the shape of things, isn't it? Next, air takes up space. Air is present everywhere. If you push an empty bottle into a bucket full of water, you will see bubbles coming out of the water. These are bubbles of air that were already present inside the bottle. So, if you push an empty bottle into a bucket of water, okay, you will see at the side of it, bubbles will come. Why bubbles will come? Because these bubbles of air that were already present inside the bottle, okay. These bubbles of air were already present inside the bottle. So, when you are pushing it into the water, you can see bubbles coming out of the water, isn't it? Air has weight. To find this out, you will need a weighing machine and a deflated football. Okay, so put the deflated, look at this image. This is a deflated football where there is no air on it. So they are saying to put the deflated football on the weighing machine and then see its weight. Okay, then fill it with air. In this image, fill it with air and then see the weight. Okay. Now fill air into the deflated football and compare the weight. Okay. The football that is filled with air will be heavier than the deflated one. Obviously, when air is filled into it, it is heavier. So that's how we know that air has weight. Next, air expands when we heat it. Okay. When you fix a balloon on the mouth of a glass bottle kept in hot water, the balloon gets filled with air after some time. This is because the heat from the water makes air inside the bottle take up more space. The air then rises to fill up the balloon. This shows that air expands when heated. So when you fix a balloon on the mouth of a glass bottle and then you keep the glass bottle into hot water, the water makes the air inside the bottle take up more space. Okay. The air then rises to fill up the balloon, and this shows that air expands when heated. We can fill air when it moves. We can feel air when it moves. Okay. When we stand near a moving fan, we can feel the moving air, isn't it? When you stand near a fan, you can feel the moving air. Wind is in fact moving air. When wind is blowing, when there is a storm, can you feel the air? We can, isn't it? So wind is In fact, moving air. Now, let us come to air pollution. When air becomes dirty or polluted meaning dirty, because of smoke and dust, this smoke and dust coming out from the vehicles, factories, burning of garbage, bursting of crackers, these all lead to air pollution. Okay, so the smoke and the dust that is coming out from vehicles, from factories, from burning of garbage, from bursting of crackers, these all cause the air to become dirty and causes air pollution. Polluted air is bad for our health. It makes breathing difficult and causes diseases. Okay, so polluted air is very bad for our health. It causes a lot of breathing problems and also causes diseases. How to reduce air pollution? There are many ways in which we can keep the air clean. What should we do? We should plant more trees. We should keep the air fresh by planting trees. Okay, plants keep the air fresh. We should walk or cycle short distances. Avoid using vehicles. We should walk or cycle for short distances. We should not burn things. Burning things adds smoke and dust to the air and make it dirty. We should not allow factories to give out smoke that pollutes air. Alright, so this is how we can reduce air pollution. Now let us come to airborne diseases. Some diseases like common cold, cough, measles and tuberculosis are caused by germs that spread through the air. Some of these diseases like asthma are caused by air pollution. Alright, so just 1 second students. So airborne diseases. Alright, let us come to airborne diseases. Okay, just 1 second. Let me just put the slideshow. Airborne diseases. Some diseases like common cold, cough, measles and tuberculosis are caused by germs that spread through the air. Some diseases like asthma caused by air pollution. So what are the diseases? Common cold, cough, measles, tuberculosis are caused by germs that are spread through the air. Some diseases like asthma is breathing problem, are also caused by air pollution. How can we prevent these diseases? By keeping the air clean and free of pollution, keeping our surroundings clean, wearing a face mask when we go out. Alright, clean air is important for all living things. We should do our best to keep the air clean. Alright, now let us go to the next slide. Now these are the points to remember that we have learnt in this chapter. What did we learn in this chapter? We learned properties of air and air pollution. What are the properties of air? Can change the shape of things, takes up space, has weight, expands on heating. We feel air when it moves. Okay? Air pollution causes a smoke, dust, burning of garbage, bursting of crackers. Effect is breathing difficulty and diseases. Step to reduce pollution: do not burn things. Walk short distances. Factories should not be allowed to give out smoke. So this is what we have learned in today's chapter, isn't it? Now what are the words that we have learned in this chapter? New words. Properties. Properties meaning qualities that something has. Qualities that something has. Space. An area or a place that is empty. Weight. How heavy somebody or something is. Deflated. Not having air inside. Expands, becomes bigger. Measles, an illness in which small red spots appear on your skin. Asthma, an illness that makes breathing difficult. Alright, so these are the new words that we learned today. Alright students, with this we come to the end of this chapter. I hope the lesson is clear to you students. Alright, we will learn this lesson well. Please learn it. I will give you the PPT below the video. Alright, learn it nicely. Alright, and I will give you the question and answers in the exercises in your group on Telegram. Is it clear to everyone? Thank you students and God bless you.